What's up, everyone? How are you guys doing? In this game on Dry Arabia, we have our Turkish player SAS playing as the red Byzantine in the southwest, and in the northeast we have our German player coRe playing as the orange RUS. Both of these players are, I believe, top 150. At minimum, they're top 200, of course. They're both amazing pro players. They should both be at about top 100, though. I haven't really checked them. I haven't checked them recently. The last time I checked them was a few days ago. And coRe was sitting at, I want to say, top 80, and SAS was sitting at about top 100. A lot could change in the last few days, though. We do have a double scout opener for SAS, though, in order to deny out any of... Oh, who's gonna grab that one? Okay, and then coRe's gonna grab that one up there. Nice little friendly split of the sheep. So with the double scout or opener coming from SAS, it's in order to deny bounty from our RUS player. As you can see, SAS is grabbing a couple sheep here and there as well with one of his scouts, and then with the other he's attempting to grab some sheep as well. It's not really going in his favor, though, but he is killing off wolves and deer with both of them, and that's going to be a lot of denied bounty for for coRe. It's very standard for RUS players to go 2, 3, even sometimes you'll see 4 scouts coming through for them. Very rarely do you see anything more than 4 coming out, mainly because when they would go more than 4, it's back when not survival techniques. Oh wow, what's the name of the upgrade? Wow, professional scouts. There you go. Back when professional scouts was a lot better, you would see every civilization opening up with 4 more scouts in order to, or they'll just open up, or the only civilization that would open up with more than 4 scouts would be RUS, since they're able to get it off of their hunting cabin. But every other civilization, once they hit feudal, you would see them go into a stables and start making anywhere between 4 to 7 scouts, go out, get professional scout upgrade, and start stealing deer from the map. Very rarely do you ever see anything like that now. It's something that I like doing as the Malians, just because warrior scouts, they're able to fend off enemy scouts. They're able to tower dive a little bit better as well. I absolutely love doing it to RUS players, though, because RUS love dropping their second TCs on deer patches. So then I'll just run in with 7, 8 scouts, steal all of their deer, and now they have a TC in the middle of nowhere that isn't doing anything for them. I love it. It's fun. It's very amusing. If you don't have the APM for it, though, I don't really recommend it. And for our age up, though, the landmark of choice for SAS is the Grand Winery. I love the Grand Winery, as you guys know. I'm currently playing on a Byzantine only account, and every game Grand Winery, that's it. I don't do anything else except Grand Winery openers. I don't think Byzantine is as good as they should be. I do think that they need a couple buffs here and there, especially when it comes to the Grand Winery. A vast amount of players are still going towards Imperial Hippodrome openers because it's just better. It really is, like, statistically it is better, the better landmark. I would love to see the Grand Winery get a couple buffs here and there, though. Nothing too drastic, but something to make it a little bit more viable. Of course, very standard opener coming from our RUS player. We have the Kremlin getting dropped right next to the stone, so they don't get pushed off it while they go up to their 2 TC, potentially even 3 TC play. A lot of sheep have been picked up for our RUS player. We'll see if we get a second. I do believe we're going to be getting a 2 TC play out of our Byzantine player as well, since he's currently sitting on a single cistern, which means he's saving up the stone in order to get the second, in order to get his second TC, which he might be dropping on his gold. That'd be the best bet. That way he doesn't get harassed off of it. He could even put it right here. I would say put it right here, just so it'll defend his gold and his stone at the same time. The good thing about the way he's almost there. He currently has 10 villagers on, or SAS currently has 10 villagers on wood, so he's only 8 wood shy of getting his second TC. I would love to see it right here, just because that's going to be the most beneficial for him. Oh, but is he going to be going for... Where are you going? Are you going to just secure up? I don't know how I feel about that one. I really don't. I don't think that's the best place to put it. Because if you're going to put it right there, you might as well just put it on the other side. That way it defends all 3 of them at the same time. If you put it right here, it's still too far from the deer in order to defend that properly. It's not close enough to, it's too far from your gold to protect that properly as well. I don't know. I really don't like this positioning on the second TC. He could have easily just put it right here and it'd defend all 3 of them very, very easily. It's not like we're going to be seeing any real hardcore run buys anytime soon, since both players are going for a 2 TC play. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? So as the Malian's opening up with warrior scouts and then professional scout, he'll get his second TC up before I get professional scout, of course. But oh, especially now, because I was doing that back when you were able to put 10 villagers inside of the TC. Now you're only able to put 7. So I might not even, I'm gonna have to test this out. Because now that there's only 7 villagers in there, that's gonna be 3 less arrows that are gonna be shooting my warrior scouts. But right here, I'd run in, he'll get a little bit of food, don't get me wrong, he'll still get a little bit of it. It's not like I'm completely draining him. That's nice positions on these back here though. But I would run in with 7 warrior scouts and then just steal all the food at the same time. And then he's left with nothing. So he has this. In this situation though, it's a little different because he still has the gold and the berries right here. So it's not 100% one-to-one comparison. Oh, where are you going? He's pulling 9 villagers over to these deer. So he's gonna get the unsafe deer first, and then he's gonna get the safe deer second. Like, this is like, oh, this is a dream for me as a Malian player with the type of openers I do against RUS, because I would just be stealing 14. Oh, and a third TC comes down. Yeah, this for me would be absolute love. Running in here, stealing 14 sheep, forcing him into 2 TCs. Oh, dude, I love it. I absolutely love it. Why can't I be in this game? Oh, I remember. It's because I'm not a top 200 Conqueror player. Sad face. It's okay. I'm still having fun with the game. I still love casting it. Speaking of casting, feel free to drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think of everything so far. Let me know what you guys enjoy, what you don't. Any kind of constructive criticism will help out. The poll is still up and running as well to let me know what you guys think on what I should be doing with my thumbnails, whether it's the player cards from the loading screen, or if you guys prefer in-game footage instead. Ooh, this little I don't know why he would call out militia to try to get rid of the scout. Seems kind of like a waste, but at the same time, yeah, I think it's a little bit of a waste. Scouts over here trying to do a little bit of a burn down. The first Lamentonite is out. It's going to push this scout off that's attempting to deny the wall. Either push it off or completely kill it. I think it's gonna go down though. Yep. 28 damage per hit. So much damage. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm casting, I think I have about 70 something games already posted, right? And I've been doing this for a month. I think I've been uploading for a month straight now. So I'm doing what? About, oh, I don't even know. I think I'm averaging about 5 casts a day. No, because it's been, well, in the beginning, anyways, I'm trying to like rethink my entire catalog right now. I just remember that in the beginning, I was only posting up like 2 videos a day. And then it wasn't until like week 2, week 3 that I started posting 4 to 6 videos. But anyways, and we're looking at, oh, is he gonna go down? Barely lives with 1 HP. We do have walls over here on the eastern side of our RUS player's base. Full walls are being, are they fully? Yeah, full walls, essentially full walls have been placed for our Byzantine player as well. Level 3 cistern coming up for SAS. Ooh, level 4 cisterns are going to be coming up pretty damn soon for him as well. He's only sitting on his mercenary camp. It did end up going for the Eastern contract. 4 Keshik are in play already, as well as 9 Lamentinai. So he is moving forward. Did he get the vision yet? Yes, he did. For all of you Byzantine players out there, please get border settlement upgrade. It is on your houses. I think it's 25 wood, 50 gold. Increases the range, the sight radius of your houses to 7. That's a lot of vision. That is an obscene amount of vision. Shield wall should be getting procced. Has it been? Shield wall not active. He needs to pop shield wall in order to make these Lamentinai a lot tankier right now. Come on, come on, SAS. This is something that's so good about the Lamentinai, is they become so tanky when you're going under TC fire, or even in this case, oh, nice pick off. He was only able to get 1 villager though. Is he going to be able to get any other ones? The Keshiks instantly jump on the villagers the moment that they pop out, and the scout is still alive up here somehow, some way. And the wooden fortress does go down. We do have horse archers out for RUS. Okay, palisade gate is coming through as well. More and more horse archers are popping out. A total of 6 are on the field. They will be able to chase down the Keshiks just enough to get a single kill. Golden Horn Tower is the landmark of choice in order to go to castle for SAS. No age up insight for coRe quite yet, but that is because he is running on 3 TC. 61 villagers for SAS, 66 for coRe. That number, that gap is going to become bigger. And oh, excuse me, he's already in H3. When did the high trade house happen? How did I miss that? I am so sorry, guys. I have no idea how I missed that. Wow. That was probably when I was trying to do my math earlier, and then I just completely blanked out on the game. I'm so sorry, guys. So Castle Age finally does finish for our Byzantine players. Shield wall is getting procced, or getting activated on the Lamentinai. It does make them a hell of a lot tankier. They're able to take so many shots now. They do have reduced movement speed and attack speed, but when you're able to take that many, nice little micro right there, throwing it inside, 2 horse archers, 4 horse archers have went down to this tower. The Mangonel emplacement needs to come through on that outpost if he decides, or if he wants to use this as an anchor point. 2 monks, warrior monks are out. 1 does grab the relic. Nice little charge onto those spears, adding on a little bit more damage. Well, militia, not spears, but still. 2nd warrior monk moving over to the west side in order to grab that relic. There's only 1 on our Byzantine side. He did go for the Grand Winery, so not entirely sure why he hasn't made a monk of his own in order to grab the safe relic. Mangonel emplacement and fortification are done for SAS. The Mangonel emplacement is absolutely insane. I love it. I'll build like 5-6 outposts and just do straight Mangonel emplacements. There's no reason to go up to a keep, really. Yeah, it has more health, but that's it. Why do I want more health with fewer mango shots when I could have more outposts with more mango shots? That AoE damage makes a huge difference when they're attempting to push into you. It has calmed down a little bit. coRe is attempting to try to find a weak spot in order to breach to get some damage in with these horse archers. Got to get some sort of return on investment on them. coRe is sitting on 85 villagers, 21 military, 17 horse archers, 4 warrior monks, and a manga now is about to pop. As for SAS, he has 77 villagers, 22. Oh, monk does get picked off. Outpost is getting placed by SAS in the woods as well, the hidden forest. 77 villagers for SAS, 27 military for him, 9 lament knight, 11 keshik, 5 crossbows, 2 monks, and the first set of golems are coming out, most likely from the golden tower. I don't think he actually spent any resources on them. No, he did not. Level 5 cistern, and more production getting dropped as well. Warrior monk did get killed off over here on just in front of SAS's, or just in front of coRe's base, but he did have more warrior monks in the back in order to pick up the last, well, the last remaining relic he feasibly be able to get. coRe is sitting on 4. There's still the safe one back here. SAS does have 2 prelates on the map, or excuse me, 2 monks on the map. He should have known that coRe grabbed those already. That's the first thing that the RUS do, and they are one of the fastest. Not to grab relics, but to move with them, because they're warrior monks. Oh, actually the dervish now. I think the dervish is the fastest moving religious unit while it has a relic. More and more outposts are getting thrown down from SAS in order to get that map vision. Manga now emplacements are getting put onto them as well. Do we have any other ones? A little bit of a fight coming out here. Nice mango shot from that tower though. Wow, that one completely whiffs, but that was a hell of a shot. That was some distance. A little bit of a burn through coming over here on the eastern side of coRe's base with a handful of keshiks, 13 to be exact. Only half of them are going to be pushing through in order to attempt to harass. The other half are getting pulled back in order to come back with the rest of the army. And Imperial Age did come through. Imperial Age did come through for RUS. For coRe, our RUS player. Where are you though? There you go. High armory, and then the Rams. Wandering town, ram damage increased by 50%. Rams heal 2 health every 1 second. We're gonna see a huge ram push coming through from coRe within the next 3 to 4 minutes. Once his eco starts going, or not his eco, once his wood count starts skyrocketing, we're gonna see a ton of rams just get made and pushed. Walls are still coming down for SAS on the, or excuse me, for coRe on the western side. Okay, we do have enough SAS does have enough resources in order to go Imperial himself, and he is going to be going for the foreign engineering company. He only has 825. Oh no, SAS, you need to stop using your olive oil right now. You need to save the olive oil for when your engineering company comes into play. A manga now is getting placed in the middle of the map. Oh, nice shot from the tower mango. Rams are finally coming out into play. That's a lot of damage getting thrown onto those horse archers. Shield wall isn't active, and now these keshik are gonna charge in. That was a really nice charge there. Manga now for our RUS player in the back. These rams will be able to take this down though, but at what cost? That's a lot of dead horse archers there. And now the keshiks are pushing through along with the golems, and the Strautsky are on field now. They are going to be able to pick off these keshiks one at a time. Crossbows out as well. in order to deal with the lack of armored units that our RUS player has. But the Lament Knight are taking a lot of damage because of the shield wall, and he is getting pushed back. The militia are forced onto the field by our RUS player. Keshik will be going down. A single spearman still, or a single Lament Knight still on the field. More and more units are getting rallied across the field for our Byzantine player. Manga now is, don't forget, the Manga now is out on the field as well. Nice mango shot onto the militia right there. Golem's Varangian Guard, or there isn't a single Varangian Guard on the field. It's just Lament Knight and Golems at the moment, with one little Manga now adding in a ton of damage. But it's to the free units, to the ones that are going to get timed out fairly soon. Nice little micro dance coming out from coRe on those horse archers in order to dodge those Mega Now shots. And now we have hand cannoneers coming out for our Byzantine player SAS. I don't think we've seen any units come through from the foreign company quite yet. There is a nest of bees out. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Nice little nest of bees. And now we need to see gunpowder come through. No University out yet. I don't think so. Both players are sitting on full Castle Age upgrades, except for coRe, who does have +1, or the Imperial Age ranged attack. He's sitting on +3 range. Oh, he doesn't have a single melee upgrade, which makes sense since he has been massing nothing but horse archers the entire game. Another little horse archer ball is going to be moving over to the western side. Give me one moment. I need to take a drink of water. Okay, sorry about that. I was getting a little dry. These horse archers have finally found a little bit of a spot in order to break in and get some villager picks. 4 villagers have went down. Still no response from SAS coming through. A keep is up on the center west gold. SAS is sitting on 108 villagers at the moment. 7 are idled. 45 military, 16 Lament Knight, 10 horsemen, 9 golems, 9 hand cannoneers, 2 nest of bees. Those nest of bees are going to be very, very deadly. The horse archers have made it into the base of SAS, and they have picked off quite a few villagers as well. The horsemen will be able to clean them up though. More villagers might be going down right now though. Oh, unable to get one more before losing all of those horse archers on the left, or excuse me, on the west side of the map. Horse archers are picking off villagers one at a time that are attempting to build a few more outposts. Does decide to get the poor little boar that was there just chilling on the northeastern side. A little bit of an attack coming through from our Byzantine player under a keep as well as an outpost. There is a lot of damage coming through though, and then the Strautsky are gonna make it over here and clean this up though. That's a lot of villagers going down for our RUS player. And surprisingly enough, not a lot of damage done to that little army that SAS attacked with. And now these horse archers are taking massive amount of damage from the nest of bees, as well as those mangoes, or the manga now emplacements. SAS's army that he did a little run by with, or a little bit of an attack with, are going to be able to make it out. The wall still hasn't been fully constructed right here in order to stop any future horse archers from coming through. It is getting placed now, a little too late though, and that's what I was going to say. He needs to wall on the outer side now to prevent this from happening. Over here on the western side, we have a wooden fortress getting burned down. A lot of villagers for coRe are here, and there's a ton of horse archers that are going to be able to see what is happening. That's a lot of villagers that could potentially go down right now. SAS is pouncing on it. The horse archers that were inside of SAS's base are still there, kiting around a few units, getting a couple kills. Nothing too drastic though. The horse archers are able to push these villagers off. I think he only got like 3 villagers. He's probably going to get a couple more while they run away. but a majority of the horse archers, excuse me, a majority of the horsemen were staying in the back. A couple more villagers do go down. A total of 19 villager kills for coRe. 40 total. 45 total for our... Wait, how did he die? How did that horse archer die? We need a replay. Instant replay, please. Go back. That 45 villager kills for SAS so far. 116 villagers for SAS. 72 military for him. 24 Lamentinide, 23 horsemen, 17 ghulams, 6 hand cannoneers, 2 nest of bees, a French cannon, a hui pow is on its way, and a single springald. Meanwhile, for coRe, he is sitting on 126 villagers, 35 military, 32. So that means 32 out of 35 of coRe's military are Streltsky. 5, well, going up a little bit, little by little, 42 Streltsky now. Holy moly. Holy moly guacamole. 42 Streltsky. Against 2 nest of bees though, what wins? If the Streltsky can't get close to the army, that's gonna... Oh, if course micro isn't phenomenal, he could lose all of these Streltsky to those nest of bees. And now an attack does happen. The Streltsky are putting out a lot of damage, but the nest of bees shot is amazing. Hits the center of it. The springolds are able to snipe off both nest of bees before the Streltsky mass diminishes any further, but there's a full wraparound of horsemen on top of those Streltsky. They are going into the back line now in order to deal with the with the horsemen and snipe off as many of the springolds as they can. Both of the all 3 of the springolds are able to go down, and now the ram mass is gonna be pushing through and cleaning up whatever they can in their path. Not only that, but they're also going to be stopping any kind of reinforcements that come through that are going to be on an A move, because they're going to be focused firing down the rams instead of pushing all the way through. We have flame arrows, fire arrows for the horse archers as well, so they're going to be doing a lot of additional damage. The French cannon needs to be focused firing down the battering rams instead of attacking any other units. Nice little snipe on the keep before it does get made. Nice turn of the French cannon. One shots it, done. The rams aren't pushing any further than what they are right now. They need to go further and further to delay any type of reinforcements. The military numbers are still in favor of our Byzantine player. Horse archers are still coming out. Springolds are coming out, attempting to snipe off the French cannon. These rams need to push further and further though. A lot of villagers are going to be going down, a mass migration of villagers onto that center gold. There are only a few units there to defend and to attack from both sides. Isn't stopping villagers from dying though. French cannon is still putting in a lot of work back here in order to kill off those rams before they do anything, break down any kind of walls. A quick keep is attempting to come up over here just next to the gold to deny it. The horse archer mass is getting a lot bigger though. They are going to be able to deal with the spears and the horsemen once they hit a critical mass, but SAS isn't allowing that to happen. He's just continually pushing forward. Villagers from coRe do get pulled onto the keep in order to try to burn it down, but now there are just too many military units out for our Byzantine player. He is finally able to push SAS back, or excuse me, push coRe back into his base. The numbers are just not there for him now, and the militia are here in order to attempt to defend. That is a really nice number of militia that are going to be able to push, or in order to hold in the center of his base. The keep and the outpost, the wooden fortress, are putting in a ton of damage onto those Lamentinite and the ghulams. And now the hui pow is out. Look at this beast. He's gonna start sieging down the wooden fortress and the keep from 16 tiles. Let's get a picture of him. Let's get him in frame. Let's follow this. The French cannon is also adding in a little bit of damage, and we're gonna see the hui pow fire. Boom. I wish the cannonball or the hui pow projectile was a lot bigger. 75 base damage plus 600 to buildings. He is doing 675 damage per shot at a tile range of 18. Sorry, I thought it was 16. It's 2 range larger than I anticipated, or not anticipated, but than I thought. The PvP power is amazing. Look at that range. Look at that. Look at that damage. 1 PvP power, 1 nest of bees, 1 French cannon, 26 Lamentinite, 21 horsemen, 3 hand cannoneers, 6 golems, 2 Shiro siphons, and a war elephant RL for SAS. Tower elephant, sorry. And another little run by coming over here on the western side of coRe's base, picking off more and more villagers. A total of 111 villagers have died for coRe, 21 have died for SAS. That is insane. 129 villagers for SAS, 95 for coRe. The Shiro siphons are moving forward now just to add in a little bit more damage onto these production buildings. I don't believe SAS is paying attention. His hand cannoneer could potentially go down, but that's a lot of damage. Sorry, the camera skipped for some apparent reason right there. The Mangonels are putting in a lot of work on those man-at-arms. Another fight does break out. But unlike the other ones, you could clearly see that SAS is in a huge lead right now. He's up 40 villagers. He's up about 30 military supply. The vast amount of military supply for our RUS player are inside of those rams. He's just building them, moving them across the map, and then refilling in the back with what is considered trash units. Spears. They trade out pretty damn good against the horsemen, but that's basically it. What is he gonna do with those spears against hand cannoneers, against the nest of bees, against Lamentinite themselves as well, with golems mixed in? The Streltsky are coming out little by little, but just not enough. Springgold is out. It's not gonna do much. The Shiro siphons are adding in a ton of damage on, or doing a ton of damage onto these buildings, as well as the Huey Pow in the back. GG gets called. Game goes to SAS, our red Byzantine player. That was an amazing game by both sides. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this match, and I hope to see you guys next time.